Hello and welcome back to the channel. A couple of weeks ago I created a video of me playing the guitar to one of my new tracks, and on this video I'm going to go through it on Logic to show you how I put it together. But before I do that, I want to just mention that I actually do have a new newsletter coming out very soon, and it's called the Riff. And if you're interested in downloading that, there should be a link in the description, or you can pop over to the website and have a look. And that's just going to be all about rock music, how I create music, how you could create music, because I want you to tell me stuff as well. And you know, it's like a two-way thing. So you know, for future discussions in the newsletter. But yeah, whatever I've been listening to on podcasts, any new music news that I'll come across, all that sort of stuff. Really, it's all going to go in there without being, you know, going on about it. Go and check out the link in the description to find out some more. So I'll be really grateful if you did actually subscribe to that and let me know what you think about it. It'd be cool. Anyway, let's get on with this. So here we are. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Right. Okay. So here we go. Let's have a little listen to this track before I start talking about it. Let's hit play. Let's go. Quite a long intro, this one. Oh, it does go on a bit. Love it. Right, listen to this bit. Okay, and then after that we go into this breakdown. Getting carried away there. Anyway, right, so what's happening in this track? So, as always, if you watch any of my previous videos, you would know that I use Logic drums. I always use Logic drums because it's just what I do, and I think it's great. You can tweak them. You can tweak the drums to make it sound how you like, and you know, it's already there for you. Why would you do anything else? So, let's just go into here. So it starts off with this really light sort of sounding snare. So if I open this up a little bit so you can see it, which was what I was trying to do. What are you doing there, boy? There we go. You can hear like I've got the snare rim shot edge here. So you can move these, you can move it all around and just try different things to see what different snares sound like. So you've got your snare edge there. You could have done that. Could have done that. Goes back to that obviously, and then it kicks into the snare, the full snare. And look, I've put them on the same. It's all on the same track, so you got two different sounding snares on the same track, which really, you could say that is a bit lazy. I should have split those snares onto two different tracks. But to be honest with you, if it sounds alright, doesn't matter, does it? So anyway, that's what I think. Look, not everyone thinks the same. I agree, but this is the way I like to do it at the moment, and there's no reason why you can't do it either. If you're struggling, just you know, whatever works, do it. So there's a snare. Anyway, the snare goes on and on and on. But just to prove the point, like I always do, if I bring up, let's bring back some information here. You can see here on the snare, it's the drum kit. There we go. Logic drum kit. And with a little bit of EQ here, boosting the high end. Boost the high end on the snare. Look, people are afraid of using the EQ. They think that there's a perfect way of doing it. Well, yeah, there are perfect ways of doing it that for lots of different producers. But it doesn't mean to say that your way is wrong. And I don't like hearing all this, you know, don't boost it too much. Just whatever sounds right. If you use your ears, not your eyes. It sounds good, do it. So that's what I say. Anyway, same with the kick here. It is just, look, I've got a flat kick here. I've not even put any EQ on this. You're like, what? Why is there no EQ on this, on the kick? That doesn't make any sense. Sounds pretty cool though, doesn't it? Single EQ here, what I've done is I've just flat out reduced all the frequencies below 50 on a single EQ there, just to make sure of it. Could have just done that on here, but yeah, I just did it on the single because it's harsher. But I do have EQ going on in here. We've got this neutron plugin from Isotope. And here is where I've got some EQ going on in there. But you know, I didn't have to use this. I could just use the EQ that comes with Logic. If I turn that off, that's pretty much just the Logic on its own there. And I just slapped it up a bit. A bit of compressor. I don't even know if that compressor was me or what came with Logic. I don't know. I think maybe all I've done here is the neutron. So well, of course, you know, it does all go through this bus, the drums bus, which has got your compression. Let's have a look over here. The drums bus. Where are we? This mouse is broken. My mouse is broken. I can't scroll up or down. It scrolls one way. It's really annoying. I need to go and buy a new one. I can't actually see the drum bus now because my recording bits are in the way. You can't see what I'm talking about. That's annoying. I'm guessing it's here. Let me just... Oh, no. That there is... Oh, you can hear what that is. That's the parallel compression. Not very high in the mix. The drums. Here we are. Found the drums in the end. I can't see what it says at the moment because the software I'm using to record the screen is over the top of it. There we are. And where was it? This here. There's the parallel compression. That's annoying. Let's go back here. You can hear the parallel compression now. Roll it off a bit. Let's undo that. So we've got a bit of parallel compression going on there. Not too much by the looks of things. To mix the drums up to... I'll do a video about parallel compression another time because I don't really want to go into it here now. But basically what it does, it just gives you your drums as they are in... just with no real compression on them. I have got a little bit of compression on them. And then you not sidechain, but you have a parallel compressor, which, you know, just totally compresses the crap out of your drums. And then, so everything's high, then you blend it in together. So you've got the compressed sound coming through, but with your natural sound as well, or your original sound as well. I say original sound, it's all Logic stuff anyway, and most of this is pre-programmed anyway, so you don't really have to do a lot. It's not like they're real drums. Anyway, so what we've got going on here, we've got here this, let's listen to the main rhythm here then. So I'll put both of the main rhythm guitars. Right, so this riff came from, so I did a what's it called, an Instagram reel, and I just thought, right, I'm going to do an Instagram reel to say, just do a riff and record it and get going. So this is what I do a lot, you know, get a riff, just get on with it. So I recorded a riff as I for my reel just there and then, and this is what I used. I just carried on using it. I'll put a link up here or a video just to prove it here somewhere. Guitarist new to recording, just come up with a riff really fast, whatever it is, and get it recorded. Let me show you what I mean. And this is the riff. I mean, it's not even that great a riff, is it? It's just something to start off with. So it's just a start. Started that. Obviously, I had some drums going on, basic drums at the time. Obviously, I've tweaked the drums since, but that's what I did. Then after that, you add your bass in. Now, I quite like this bass. I went a bit fancy with the bass with this one, but you know, I felt it. I felt that's what it needed. And then there's the other riff that comes on top of the riff. So you got like riffs on top of riffs here. Then after this riff, we've got over here, you can see this harmonised section here. Let's go to that. Cool. It's pretty cool. Then we come to this breakdown bit here. So just basically break the tempo in half and slow the guitars down. So we got the bass and the rhythm guitars hitting here. Well, let's get this kick and snare in. Letting those rhythm guitars ring out. Okay, letting them ring out. That's pretty much what's all going on here. What's going on here as well? Some nice atmospheric guitars bending around there. Just to add a little bit more of feeling, a little bit of oomph. That there on its own is pretty cool. Let's just have a listen to that quickly on its own. It's like an alarm or something. Oh, that's quite nice. Didn't even know it did that. Okay, so we've got all that going on, but we've also got this main riff. So it sounds like a different riff, but because the whole tempo changes, it's actually the same. So let's play it. See what I mean? So I'm talking about this riff here. You can see it's the same riff all the way along. But because all the other music's changed, it feels like that's changed, but it's not. It's exactly the same riff. I'm going to play it from here. Let's listen. Take a listen to it. And also the harmonised track comes in as well. The same, like half, bar after this. Feels like a whole lot slowed down, but actually it's not. Pretty cool. And then we'll go back into the normal speed. Back into that track again. Same. Bring back that riff. Just bringing back that riff again, over and over again. That's what it is. And then, oh yeah, we've got a nice little bass sub bit here. Let's listen to this bit. Let's hear it come back in. So we've got a few things going on here. So what is this here? So that's obviously like a tambourine, like a cymbal, reverse cymbal. We got this bass guitar. Just me going boom on the bass. And we've got this little sample from a sample library that I always dig out. Oh, and whoa, we've got this as well. What is this? Oh yeah, cool. So that's the. Oh, looks like I didn't really edit that bit very well. Could you hear that? So sometimes you miss these things. Listen to that. Listen to this. Oh, I don't like that. So what I should have done was fade them together. Didn't make much difference, did it? Right, so let's have a listen to what they all sound like together. If I can remember which ones they were. There we go. All sound a bit weird when it's just on their own, but when you bring it into the context of the whole song. Oh yeah, I like it. How do I finish? Oh, these are the edits. My edits for royalty-free libraries. It's all the same song. See, 60 seconds, 30 seconds. But I'm not talking about those bits. I'm talking about this stuff here now. So let's see how this song finishes. Oh, that's cool. Right, yeah. So we double up. So it's all this. This is the slow guitars, so the ringing out guitars, the ringing out bass. The tempo comes back again. I love playing around the tempos. I love finishing a track with the low toms. Getting some low toms with snare and kick together. Just with that low tom. Super thick sound to finish off a track. Should do that. So yeah, I love playing around with tempos. So in this one, this track's got a lot of tempo changes, hasn't it? Well, it's got two different tempos, but it changes quite often. So we got the normal tempo, and then you get the half speed here, and then it goes back to normal, and then it goes half speed, and then back to normal tempo, but with the breakdown music playing, which is pretty cool. I hope you understand everything I mean there. So we've done. That's it. I think we've covered everything pretty quick. Gone through it all quite quick as usual. I don't know if there's anything else that we want to talk about there. Yeah, I hope you found that a little walk around Logic Lane useful. And if you did, please get in contact. Let me know. Stick some comments. Yeah, I'll like to see you back here for the next video. And don't forget to subscribe to the Riff. I mean, it's new. I mean, I haven't actually released it yet. It's a weekly newsletter, and well, I'm hoping I'm going to be able to keep it going because it's a lot of work doing all this and then doing all that. But I'm quite excited about it. So the more subscribers I get, the more I'll be into it. So yeah, definitely jump on board and see what you think and let me know. I'd really appreciate that. And if you're watching this in the future of a year or something down the line, and the Riff's already been out for a year, I do plan to put all of the weekly newsletters on the website, so you can go to the website and see anything that you've missed out. Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. You got this.